Now let's turn our attention to revenue generation. This time, the Lagos State government has announced its plan to increase the collection of taxes from non-taxable internally generated revenue from 18% to 40%. This is according to the Special Advisor of the Office of Internal Audit, Mrs. Oyeyemi Ayola, who was speaking during a 5-day training program for state government officials at Alausa. Take a look.
24 internal auditors of the Lagos State government converge on Necker House, Alausa Ikeja, to undergo a 5-day training program that will improve their technology skills in auditing and guarding against leakages and non-tax internally generated revenue. The training, organized by the Office of Internal Audit in collaboration with the University of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, is to help the auditors carry out their tax optimally.
We are looking at a system where auditors can, from hand to hand, look at the revenue process and make it more effective, and by so doing, increase the revenue of the state. We have several non-taxable revenue, like the SCS mentioned. You have the land use, we have in different ministries that generate revenue, you have the ones that are because of fines and infractions, what you have to pay for distorting the plans of Lagos.
For the Special Advisor Office of Internal Audit, Mrs. Oyeyemi Ayola, she says the government is set to boost collection of taxes from 18% to 40%.
Most agencies, ministries, departments and agencies are into collection of non-taxable revenue. This revenue we're talking of fines, we are talking of fees, we are talking of the land use charge collections, we are talking of fines you pay to Lagos State Traffic Management Authority when you break the law. So those are the non-taxable revenue, examples of the non-taxable revenue that we are talking about, being collected by ministries, departments and agencies. The mission of this training is a skill set training, raising revenue system or the champions that will be able to audit through the system on a daily basis on the collection from the point of revenue enumeration, revenue billings, and revenue payment into banks. And the internal auditors will be able to give assurance on all this revenue, non-taxable revenue collection. Ultimately, is aimed at improving the non-taxable revenue, increasing it from the present around 16% to 40% collection through through oversight by the internal auditors.
Expanding the state government revenue is a major priority, one that the Office of Internal Audit is ready to achieve.
We'd like to have the auditors going through the process of revenue collection management, looking at it each level by level, and ensuring that gaps within the systems are closed, if not completely eliminated, to ensure that the desired results of making the state generate the enough revenue to collaborate with other stakeholders and achieve that. So we expect this training to actually bring this result.
Out of 425 internal auditors of Lagos State government, these 24 auditors have been carefully selected to lead the process of revenue systems audit cycle and help achieve the Lagos development goals.